Dr. Demczuk, what have you noticed are some of the qualities that the students in this school, School Without Walls, possess in particular? In other words, what are some of the common qualities you see in students typically getting accepted to the School Without Walls?
I think most of our students are self-starters. They're students who purposely choose the School Without Walls to apply to. They know it's a good school. They're all smart kids, but all kids are smart. But these kids in particular are self-starters. They take initiative. They take classes that are outside the regular curriculum, and they're particularly independent in their own capacity to study and to be curious.
I've read that 100% of the students here graduate and go on to college, and good colleges, as a matter of fact, which I think is certainly a great statistic, fabulous actually. What, in your opinion, do you think the School Without Walls does particularly well to help these students find such success as they leave high school and enter the college arena?
One of the first things you recognize about the students here at Walls is that they go to school on a college campus. So I think it's really important that high school students get as much exposure to colleges and college campuses as possible. Students here are fortunate that they're in the middle of GW campus. Secondly, I think this school, this high school, from day one tells them that they're going to college. And they believe that. And by the time they're ready to graduate, they're not only just prepared academically to go to college, they're prepared emotionally to go to college. So I think it's really, really important that everyone knows and understands that college is in fact what they're going to go to next. I think thirdly, which is really important, is that they are independent learners here. And we particularly select students who want to go to school, want to learn, want to go to college, because School Without Walls teaches outside the classroom. And we trust our students to go out for lunch and come back on time, and guess what? They all do. And there's no lunchroom, there's no cafeteria here. They leave at lunchtime for an hour. They can go anywhere they want in the city, but they have to come back, and guess what? They all come back on time.
What is the most rewarding aspect of the work that you do with your students here at the School Without Walls?
Well, once again, I think it goes back to this idea of independent thinking and learning. What I enjoy so much about these students is that they will challenge me in class. They will raise questions that I've never thought of before. They will give answers to questions that I've never thought of before. A lot of these students are independent thinkers and learners. And perhaps that comes from the fact that they're a very diverse group. They come from all parts of the city. And I think that them having a curiosity that goes beyond just book learning, I think that's the key for them.
As I was sitting in your class today, I noticed that there was such a healthy diversity, a healthy array of students. At the School Without Walls in particular, what do you think are some of the top reasons why you seek out diversity in admissions?
Well, of course, the world is diverse. And we're no longer a nation in and of ourselves. We're no longer the superpower, and we have to understand the entire world. And so I think it's really important that our students, School Without Walls engages diversity not only because it's the right thing to do, but because it in fact is the world. And our students come from different countries, they come from different nationalities, different ethnic groups, different economic backgrounds, which is really important, which I think is one of the reasons that I get so many interesting comments in class, is because we have some students who come from very high class backgrounds and other students who come from poverty, as a matter of fact. And that's the kind of thinking that you want. That's diversity.
At the conclusion of my interview with Dr. Demczuk, I posed a bonus question to him, seeking his perspective on the value of a college education in general, and here is his response.
I think that I would disagree with some of the philosophers who say that college is not for everyone. I don't think I agree with that. I think some college is good for everyone. And I say that because even if I wanted to be an electrician or a carpenter, or if I wanted to be a plumber, or if I wanted to be a basketball player, I think the college experience, reading the great books, meeting different kinds of people from around the world, meeting different diverse groups, getting involved in different cultural experiences, I think is invaluable for learning not so much just your own future, but really learning who you are as a person. And so I think that college really, I would have loved to have been a carpenter. I really would have. I would have enjoyed, I love working with wood. But I don't think that I would be a really, really great carpenter unless I had the college experience, because I would really come to understand wood in Africa, wood in South America, wood in the United States of America. I think that wood, I would understand wood better if I had a college experience.